When was the last time that you walked in a straight line, putting one foot in front of the other? I remember as a kid, I loved walking on the curbside to test my balance. You may not do that anymore for fun. Maybe you are afraid of falling as your muscles are not strong enough, or your reflexes are not so fast as before. Well, but there are situations in life that we must have a good balance, like walking the dog outdoors, or putting the garbage out, or getting the luggage out of the carousel at your next trip. So today, I'll show you balance and strength exercises that you can do at home if you have a staircase. Before I start, let me remind you that this video is for educational purposes only, and for any individual medical advice or diagnosis or treatment, please talk to your doctor. And if you have an emergency, go to the nearest emergency department or call 911. So what do you need? You need an indoor staircase with railings. This one does not have railings and it's very dangerous. This one here is curved, so I don't recommend you to use this staircase. This one is good. It has railings and a carpet floor that is non-slippery. So first, I'll show you 10 exercises for healthy people. Then at the end of this video, I'll show you some adaptations that are important for people who had a recent surgery of the knee, hip, or ankle. You may have noticed that there are a number of cats throughout this video. Count the number of cats and enter the answer below. If you go to the description of this video, there is instructions on how you submit your answers. So let's start. So the first exercise that we're going to do is we're going to go up on the right foot and go down on the right foot. It's important that you have railing to do this exercise so then you don't lose your balance. So let's do it. So all the way up on the right foot. So you're going to notice that if you do this, you are using more the muscles here in the front of the thigh. So you get up and come down all the way down with the right foot in front. Okay, so this is good to strengthen the front of the muscles here. And you can do this a couple of times, up and down, up and down, up and down, all on the right side, always the right side first, until you get fatigued. So this may be 2 times, 3, 5, and you will notice that the more you practice this, it will take longer for you to get fatigued. So that's the exercise number 1. So the exercise number 2 is the same thing, but now with the left leg. So we're going to go up and down, always starting with the left leg, okay? So we go up and try to keep your body straight, holding on the railing. And now we're going to come down on the left. And again, you can do this up and down a couple of times. If you have stairs at home, that's a great exercise to start your day. So the exercise 3 is on sideways. We're not going to go all the way up. We're just going to go one step. So starting here, if you feel that you're going to lose your balance, you can hold on the railing, but usually this is not a problem. So on your side, you're going to go one step and down, one step and down. And you can do this. If you never did this, you may feel tired on the side of your thighs here. So you can do 10, going up, and then increase to 20. If you can do this 20 times, that would be great. So up and down. It's good for the outer muscles, it's good for the inner muscles of the thigh. So that's the exercise. And the exercise number 4 is on the other side, because now we're going to exercise this leg. So starting here, up and down. So 2 feet together, 2 feet together here and down, 2 feet together, up and down, up and down, and down, up and down. And sometimes you need to look at where you are, but once you get used to this exercise, you can look straight and you don't even need to look at the step again. Okay? So the next exercise is backwards. We need to exercise the glutes muscles, which are usually so weak, and we need to strengthen them. This is an excellent strengthening exercise. You're going to step on the first step here, and you're going to touch and come back. So we are going to do this first with the right foot. So touch and come back, touch and come back, touch and come back, touch and come back. And you do this 8 times. You can increase to 12, 20. Always remember you have to do this with your sneakers or running shoes. Don't do this wearing socks because it can be very slippery. Okay, so that's the exercise. And the other exercise is with the left foot. So doing the same thing here, you step on the first step and just touch the ground, touch and come back, touch and come back, touch and come back, touch and come back. Okay, do this 8 repetitions. Maybe you can do 12, 20. So this is a good workout on the stairs. So this exercise is also touching on the floor with one foot, but now on the side. So you're going to stay only on the first step and touch and come back, touch and come back, touch and come back, and do this 8 times. It's good because when you are touching, just touching the tip of your tiptoes on the side, it forces your other leg, the one that is up here, to be strong and to hold your balance. That's why it's a good strengthening and balance exercise. And then this exercise is the same thing, but on the other side. So for the left leg, touch and come back, touch and come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can increase to 12 and 20 repetitions. So the next exercise is actually stretching. We're going to do, the last 2 exercises are stretching. We're going to stretch the plantar fascia and these muscles here on the back of our leg. So what we're going to do is you step here on the edge of the step and just go down. You see that my foot is going down and it's bending, and I'm feeling all of the back of my leg is stretching, and you can go up and stretch, up and stretch, and you can do this, stretch, 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 and go up and stretch. This is good to prevent muscle cramps. Sometimes we have muscle cramps on the back of our legs, and this is an excellent exercise to prevent muscle cramps. I have another video that you can watch about causes of muscle cramps. And the last exercise of this routine of 10 is stretching of all the muscles here on the back of the thigh, the knee, the back of the leg. So you're going to use, if you're not used to do this, you can use the second step and try to touch the tip of your foot here. Or if you can, then go on the third step. I'll show you here. Go on the third one here, and then you can bend and touch your foot there, and do with both legs. So the second one or the third one. Touch the tips of your tiptoes here and stretch, stretch, stretch. Try to also stretch all the muscles of your back, lowering your head. And then we are at the end of our 10 exercise routine. So now I'll show you how a person that had surgery of the hip, knee, or ankle, how they go up and down stairs, because that's a little tricky. Because if they had surgery, this part of the body is weak and painful. so they may fall the stairs if they don't take some precautions to go up and down. So I'll show you how to do that. But first, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Not a lot of people who watch my videos subscribe to my channel, so don't forget to go now and subscribe and turn on the notifications. So this is what we do. So if the person, let's say that this is the hip, the left one is the hip that they had operation, hip operation, knee or ankle. So we will call this the bad side. So going upstairs, you always go, the first one to go is the good side. So the good side always go first. Remember, good goes to heaven, good goes up. So good up, bad down. So if this is the painful or operated side, when the person is going up the stairs, they will always put the good first. And they will go all the way up because the good one going up is holding all the weight of the body. The other one is not doing a lot of things, you see. So it's just the one, the good one that is holding the body. So this is how they go upstairs, with the good side up. So now for the person who had a surgery, let's say on this side, surgery of the hip, knee or ankle, this is painful, this is weak. And they usually think that they have to put the good one first. That's wrong. You put the bad one, the painful one first. It sounds counterintuitive, but this is the best thing. And why do you do this? If you put the first one, and if you have railing or a cane, that is excellent. You put the bad one down, because you see now it doesn't do a lot of things. And what you have to do is this one goes second. So you put this one down. When you're putting this one down, this is holding your weight. And this is strong. So just once you touch the step there, you can swing this one and put here. So again, you see when I'm putting the bad one down, this is holding my body so I don't fall and fall down the stairs. And then I put this one here. So the bad one down, and always the bad goes down first. Okay, and it's the opposite when you're going up if you had surgery for the hip, knee or ankle. So if the person is planning to have surgery, an elective surgery of the hip, knee or ankle, they can start practicing these exercises going with the good leg first up and the bad leg first down, even before the surgery, because then they start reconnecting their brain with their muscles and they practice a lot before surgery. So after surgery, when they come home, they already know what to do and there's very little risk of them falling the stairs. So here, if you had surgery of the hip, knee or ankle, it is important to hold on the railing. If you want to download a summary of all these exercises, there is a document that I prepared. Just go to the description of this video below and download, click on the document and download, and there is a link there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.